Good evening everybody and welcome back to episode 217 of Enter Crypto, where twice a day I keep you informed and fully up to date on all things crypto. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then like, subscribe and click on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates, as I put out a new video every 12 hours. So the story of the evening tonight is about the UK stablecoins and the Bank of England, and a little bit of CBDCs in there as well. This is an article from CoinDesk's policy section, and I will read through the article as always, as usual, and then we'll comment after. So stablecoins need to be regulated like commercial bank money. This is according to the Bank of England's Andrew Bailey. And the central bank governor also said that regulators cannot rule out central bank digital currencies as the UK explores a digital pound. Stablecoins would need to be regulated like commercial bank money, said Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey in a Wednesday speech at the Institute of International Finance. Bailey said that stablecoins, which are digital currencies pegged to the value of other assets like fiat currencies, purport to be money but do not have an assured value. At the Bank of England, we have concluded that the public should expect assured value in digital money, and confidence in this is needed to underpin financial stability, Bailey said. For stablecoins to function as money, they will need to have the characteristics of and be regulated as inside money, he added, referring to money issued by private entities like commercial banks. The collapse of Terra's algorithmic stablecoin Terra USD, or UST, last year wiped out billions of dollars from the crypto market and prompted regulators to question the stability of stablecoins. Shortly after the collapse, last May, the Bank of England announced plans for a regime to monitor stablecoins that can influence the broader financial system. The UK government is also consulting on new rules for crypto broadly. Separately, the country is looking to regulate stablecoins as payment under the new Financial Services and Markets Bill being debated in Parliament. When it comes to digital money, regulators cannot rule out a CBDC, said Bailey, who has previously been critical of stablecoins. The UK is now exploring the issuance of a digital pound that could anchor the value of all forms of money, including new digital ones, and to ensure the maximum opportunity for innovation in payment services. This is according to the central banker. Bailey also urged investors to be cautious of crypto. Unbacked crypto could be a bet, a highly speculative investment, or a collectible, but note that it has no intrinsic value, so buyer be very aware, Bailey said. That is just totally laughable. To claim that crypto has no intrinsic value is, even if that was true, then what on earth would you say that the pound? What is the intrinsic value of the pound? It doesn't have any. Neither does the dollar, neither does any government currency. When you think about gold, gold has an intrinsic value. Precious metals have that intrinsic value. It's not valuable because it's, if you look at, say, a dollar, a gold US issued by the US Mint gold coin, and they put that it's worth $10 or $100 on it, the face value, it makes no difference whatsoever what the face value that the government have put on it, because what is important is the value of the actual gold and the weight of it, because that's its intrinsic value. So it doesn't function. Gold, it's its own sort of thing, whereas a £10 note or a $10 note or a $100 bill, it's worth $100 because the government's just printed that on it. That's all. It doesn't have its intrinsic value is a piece of paper, Or in the UK, we've now got polymer notes, which are kind of a plastic note. They did away with the old paper notes a couple of years ago because the notes were seen to be more durable, these plastic ones, so they started using plastic ones. But, so that is the intrinsic value of a £10 note in the UK or a £20 note in the UK is the piece of plastic that it's printed on. And that's not worth a lot of money. That's not worth anything. If it didn't have the government's backing, it wouldn't be worth a thing. It'd just be a piece of plastic. And likewise for the cotton paper that they use for $100 bills, it would just be worth a piece of cotton paper. It wouldn't be worth anything. But because we all agree and have faith in the dollar, or have faith in the pound, euro, yen, whichever government currency you want to talk about, then we all agree that it's worth £10. We all agree that it's worth £100. And even if we didn't agree, the government would force us to agree anyway, because they will only accept taxes in their own issued currency. So you would have to use it because you've got to pay tax. And if you don't pay tax, we all know what happens to you. Then you'll go to prison. So, you know, the nerve of this guy to talk about it having no intrinsic value is just ridiculous, when he is issuing plastic notes, copper coins, and really cheap metals for in the UK they use 10p, 50p, 20 pence pieces. You know, all the coins and notes, they're all made out of plastic. So that's the intrinsic value of his money. So it's really silly. It's actually what it is. It's this ongoing war on crypto, and if crypto takes off, or if crypto becomes popular, or the chosen means of payment, then what happens to his pound? You know, what happens to the government? He loses control. If we all start using stable coins, let's say a pound, a British pound stable coin that's on, say, the Ethereum network, he doesn't have control anymore. He's lost complete control. He doesn't even issue it, and so it's scary for them, I think, and it's a threat. Now, they may not be taking it so seriously, or they may be, but one thing that they are now know is that it is a threat. I think that governments just can't agree on whether it's a small threat that they shouldn't even worry about, or whether it's a big threat and they need to take action. I think that's the only sort of thing between most governments now around the world. And it's a very difficult problem for them to come around with, and I think that because they're starting to learn that it's such a difficult problem, they're now trying to play dirty and try and get sort of I won't go as far as say propaganda, but to get a sort of media reaction, like saying things like this that are just silly, that it's got no intrinsic value, that it's a highly speculative investment, that it's a collectible, that it's not real money. You know, we're the only ones with real money, according to him. So I don't buy it. I just do not buy it. It's a nonsense. It's total nonsense. So that's my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know yours in the comments below. Let me know what you think. So that's what I've got for you. Remember, everybody, to please subscribe to the channel, join my team, and I'll keep you updated on all things crypto every 12 hours. Smash the like button if you feel you got value from this video, and I'll see you all in 12 hours time.